How are we doing, good people, and good afternoon to you, boys and girls, children of all ages? How are we doing today? And welcome to another episode of Montez at Midday. And happy Halloween to you, good people. Happy Halloween to you. How we doing? High fives, chest bump. Let's throw back today. Let's throw back today. Shout out to the softball community on this Halloween. Why not? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody has got to do it for sure. Somebody got to do it for sure. Got high fives, chest bump. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it on out for the good people right there. Let's hug it on out for the good people. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. If you're following on Facebook, hello. If you're following on Twitter, X, hey. If you're following on YouTube, hello to you. And if you came over from our TikTok post, thank you so much. We do appreciate it for sure. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're into a situation you need to add a boy, pat on the ass, you got it. You got it. Them attaboys used to be something else back in the day. if you worked in corporate America or in the military, you know what I'm talking about. Them attaboys for sure. Attaboy. Okay, let's get through our pillars of the day. Let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. And laughing, I'm telling you, if you watch First Take this morning, or Undisputed, or Good Morning Football, you definitely got a chuckle this morning. They all were hilarious in their own way. They all were hilarious in their own way. it's, it's, and I can't believe Montez Sweat is a Chicago Bear. This is just this is why I love sports. Loving something you have no control over. I definitely didn't see this one coming. Well, I know they were talking about moving Chase Young or Montez Sweat. If Montez Sweat would have went to the Denver Broncos, I'd move to Denver. Yeah, I'd have moved to Denver for sure. Bye. I don't know if I could leave my parents though. I don't know if I could have done that, but in my mind, I would have moved to Denver. If he would have went to if Montez Sweat would have been a Denver Bronco, I'm telling you, it would have been something totally different. I'm watching the NFL situation as I'm doing the show, which is a naughty shouldn't do. That's a foul on you. But speaking of football, the Detroit Football Lions. Here's a crazy stat. 1993 was the last time they hosted a playoff game. 1991 was the last time they won a playoff game. Mm, mm, mm. Did you see Mr. Gibbs score that touchdown last night? And when he did the Detroit leap, not the Lambeau leap, the Detroit leap, and that woman picked him up, she wanted to keep him. Did you? I have never seen a fan so engaged in a celebratory moment with the team than the way that woman was last night. She picked that man up. You know how strong you got to be? That woman, strong. She wanted to keep Mr. Gibbs. She wanted to keep him. And then the fact they did the Thriller dance last night, hey, Detroit is on to something right now. And I like the way that I went up there for the Super Bowl when Pittsburgh beat um who the hell did Pittsburgh beat in that Super Bowl? I'm drawing a blank right now. Who the hell did Pittsburgh beat in that Super Bowl? Oh, who did Pittsburgh beat? I am drawing a blank right now. Who the opponent was? Mm, mm, mm. This is why we should write stuff down, Dre. Write it down. We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now. Who did Pittsburgh beat in the Super Bowl in Detroit? We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now. I'm going to get this right through my damn head. Who did Pittsburgh beat in the Super Bowl in Detroit? Seattle. Yes, Seattle. They beat Seattle. Okay. So I went to Detroit on that. I went to Pittsburgh beat Detroit. I mean, Pittsburgh beat Seattle in the Super Bowl I went to in Detroit. And my youngest son lives up there in Detroit. And that was the time that Kwame Fitzpatrick was the mayor, I do believe, a brother. It had a crazy sex scandal story. But downtown Detroit really impressed me with what they put on in hosting the Super Bowl. But Detroit is on to something right now. This football team is energetic, and they have really fit the mold of their coach, Dave Campbell. They have really fit the mode of him. Yeah, you can talk about him crying last year. You can talk about him crying in an interview, but that shows compassion. That shows that you care for your players and your team and the organization. Good win by Detroit last night. And to my man Charlie, Dad, lost a bet to him twice. Last year I lost a bet. I had to call him Dad. This year, and my hat comes tomorrow. So I have to wear a Raiders hat when I leave my home and I go to my favorite watering hole. I have to wear a Raiders hat, and it comes tomorrow. Finally. So we're going to get that bet taken care of, and enough people can get off my ass about it. You ain't having nothing to do with the bet. So why does it bother you? I mean, it's people that wasn't even in the bet, don't even watch football, putting their damn 2 cents in it. This has nothing to do with you. This is between he and I, two grown people. We got this. Has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Just because you know us both don't mean you can just come to me and say, well, Dre, you're not doing this. You're not doing that. Mind your damn business. How about that? How about that? James Harden. How can I put this about James Harden? I don't like James Harden. He looked like he has bad BO. He doesn't care about his team. Doesn't care. All he wants is the bag. He's selfish. He eats fried chicken at strip clubs. He's a weird individual. In every other year, it seems like we're tracking this dude to see what he's doing. Come on, man. The fake bodysuit he put on. What happened in OKC? What happened in Houston? What happened with the Nets? This dude is just, I think James Harden to me thinks he is more important than basketball. And I really think he is that dude. He think he is more important than basketball. I want to see how this Kawhi not Leonard, Paul I'm not George, and James Harden situation is going to work out. I don't like the fact they traded Kenyon Martin, son. I don't like that. I like him. I like me some KJ Martin. And I like me some PJ Tucker. But we're doing it seems like these teams are doing everything possible to appease the needs of a James Harden. James Harden reminds me of Dallas Cowboy fans. Why are they still relevant about playoffs and Super Bowl and they haven't done a damn thing? That's what I don't get. James Harden is the same person. What has he done to get all this attention? He is not a top 10 player, maybe top 20. top 20, but not a top 10 player. No, 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 no. He plays when he wants to, and he is given the ability to do what he wants to, and nobody is doing anything about it. And they can't. It's like, I want to know who his agent is, for one, or how many agents has he had since he's been in the league. I just don't like the attention that he is getting at the present time and moment for some reason. I don't think he's that good. The Clippers situation, that's a whole nother travesty. The other team in California, that's a whole nother travesty that's going on there. But this Harden trade, it's good mix for basketball right now. Maybe basketball needed this because we have no Ja doing some crazy shit right now. We don't know what's going on with the Dwight Howard situation. So maybe the NBA needs this right now. They needed this little shakeup, this little shuffle at the beginning of the season anyway. So we're going to see how this goes out and along the way. I heard this a long time ago. If you're not cheating, you're not trying to win. Mm, mm, mm. Cheating in sports, it's at an all-time high. Cheating in sports is at an all-time high. What's up, Jim? How you doing, sir? Thanks for tuning in. Cheating in sports is at an all-time high. We've seen it from every level, every occasion, everything that you can possibly. What up, Steve? Thanks for tuning in. We've seen it. Baseball, we've seen it. We saw what the Houston Astros did right in front of everybody. We saw it. We saw it with our own eyes, what was happening. We saw it in the NFL with the Rams situation in the Super Bowl. We saw what the Patriots did. They cheated. We've seen what the NBA has done on cheating with the referees and the coaches and the players all being on the take. College football, stealing signs. As a baseball fan and a person that played baseball until I was 30 years old, I learned at a young age, at a very, very young age, to pay attention to the signs. You could steal signs in baseball. It was easily done back in the day. Easily done. Is that cheating? Some may say, yeah, it is. You're doing something in a game that may be considered not game worthy. So in college football, University of Michigan, Jim Harbaugh and company, stealing signs. This is nothing new in college football. I think the fact that it's Michigan, that is the big news of college football. You watch any college football game, you can see how creative they get with calling plays, how they try to decoy the situation so no one can understand the situation, what's going on. Some teams can pull it off, some can't. Is this a big red flag for Jim Harbaugh and company? Is this really making you question anything he's done in coaching now? Is it the coach's fault? Is it up to his watch that one of his assistants was doing this? Did Harbaugh know? Was Harbaugh really involved in the situation? If you look at that interview, you tell me that Harbaugh know. This could be the demise and fall of Jim Harbaugh from college football as we know it. Considering what Michigan has been through, considering what college football has been through the past few years, they don't like discrepancies within the coaching ranks. They don't like that at all. And it being Harbaugh, the coaching pedigree, former NFL player, Captain Comeback, as he was known as, this does not look good for college football. This does not look good for Michigan. So this now kind of opens up Pandora's box into getting the outside entities involved and really look at college football as a whole. Who else has been doing this? Who else has been doing this? Be possible allegations out there for that. I guess time will tell, in the words of Denzel Washington. Time will tell. We're definitely going to find out how this all leads up. But cheating in sports, it happens every day. Some get caught, some don't. Some can win with cheating, and some cannot. But cheating in sports is done. It happens every day. Somebody finds a way to have an advantage point in a game situation. Sometimes we see it, sometimes we don't. But when it comes out, are we really shocked? Are we shocked and amazed and in awe when a team is being accused of cheating? I don't care what sport it is. What the Astros did in baseball, now that was a unique way of cheating. That took some strategizing across the board. It was people on point. I mean, you had to have the right people in the outfield. Make sure you bang that trash can. I need to see that light. Honk the horn a little louder. I mean, that was creative cheating. Creative cheating in a big way. And Major League Baseball didn't do a damn thing. I want to see what the NCAA is going to do. They got the FBI involved, I think. Do they have the FBI involved? They don't. I want to see what NCAA is going to do about this one here. I really do, for sure. We're going to take a break here and come back with more Montez at midday. And we're going to talk about men out here that still have a sex list they haven't completed. But shocking to all you. Be right back with a word from our sponsor.
Mountain Man Screw. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Hey, what up, good people, and welcome back to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. Hope everyone is doing good today on this Talk Tuesday or Track Tuesday. Who going to the horse track today? Who going? Pick a brother up. Who going to the track today? Had a great time at the track last week. Great time at the track. Went with my son and my 3 grandkids. It was an amazing time. Get to that track if you can. Track Tuesday, it works for everyone. Congrats to Detroit Lions. Win. Mr. Gibbs got picked up by that woman in the end zone. She didn't want to give him back. She did not want to give him back. Again, 93 since the last time Detroit Lions hosted a playoff game. 1991, the last time they won a playoff game. Where were you? Were you alive? Were you born? Were you a grown person? And we also talked about James Harden, the bearded one. He's just a distraction to me. Cheating in sports, considering what's going on with Michigan football team, cheating in sports, it exists. We've seen it across the board for many years, many decades, and it's always going to be cheating in sports. All right. Men's sex list. If you, damn that wind blowing. If you are over 40 years old and you haven't done certain things sexually and you're a male, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Like, I'm confused on, I have so many questions. An individual told me he's 50 years old, and he told me the things that he has not done sexually. And I was like, what the, how's that possible? How is that possible? Your list, not America's list, your list. Again, it's your list. Things you have not done sexually. This man told me he's 50 years old, got into an argument with his girlfriend because she won't give him a threesome. Are you, wait a minute. How are you 50 years old and not had a threesome yet? I, 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 I don't, if that's in your lifestyle, I don't understand it. I, I hugged him. I almost cried. You're 50. You're 50 years old. You haven't. What? So I said to him, I'm not even gonna tell you what I said to that man. I ain't gonna tell you nothing to that man. I just can't believe. I don't know if it was. I was like, "Were you in the military?" He's like, "Yeah." How did that? You should have definitely done it in the military. Definitely. I'm like, "Did you go to college?" He's like, "For a year. You should have done it there." What high school did you go to? I had. Where did you work at? What do you do for a living? I had so many questions that are just mind-boggling to me when I hear grown men tell me things they have not done. I'm like, what? How? That doesn't make sense to me. That's like you telling me you don't know how to tie a tie. What? How you know how to tie a tie? I mean, you learned that in fifth grade. I mean, I just, oh my goodness. I mean, everybody has a bucket list. What's your sex bucket list? I mean, what is it? I mean, beyond Hollywood famous people, I mean, what is something on your list that you like, hey, I need to check this off. I need to get this done. There's no way possible. 50 years old, and I mean, you can pay people for that. I mean, I don't understand. I had so many questions when he said that to me. I was like, what? It was the most, for one, he said it in a bar. And I was like, what did you just say? It's like, yeah, I left the house. Damn girl pissed me off. She don't want to have a threesome. What? Wait a minute. Hold, time out. Time out, Tom. Hold up. Oh my God. So many questions. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? You guys doing all right? Thanks for tuning into the show, by the way. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jim, again. Steven, appreciate it for tuning in. Tubi and TikTok has given people the belief they can do anything. Watch Tubi TV. You can make a movie. You can act. Anything you want to do, you can do it. I've seen Tubi. I've seen some of the movies on Tubi. I've seen that horrible movie from St. Louis on Tubi. Oh, that movie's atrocious. Worst acting ever. I mean, oh, God damn, that movie horrible. But they did it. It may be a bad movie, but they made a movie. They actually made a movie. These people from St. Louis. It is horrible, but they did it. They did it. People on TikTok doing things no one should possibly do. But let me tell you who's giving you life, people. Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav sang the national anthem at an NBA basketball game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Look here. I can't carry a note. There is no way in the hell somebody paid this man. You got to see the video. I mean, And why do people who sing the national anthem want to put extra notes on the damn song? Just sing it. Just sing it. It's written. It's just word for word. Just follow bouncing ball. This Flavor Flav national anthem is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm glad I don't wear contacts anymore because I would have lost them. They would have fell out of my eyes. I was crying that hard, laughing. But there is no way in the hell someone actually paid this man to sing the national anthem. It is the players. You got when you see the video, look at the players. They just put that. Oh my God. I have never seen nothing so damn funny in my life than when I watched that damn video. I could not stop laughing. It's that took balls. That took balls for Flavor Flav to do that. I mean, if you cannot sing at all and you sing the national anthem, it is wretched. It is a singing travesty. It is. I want to call Chuck D and say, Chuck, did you see this shit? Who is his manager? I mean, who is allowing Flavor Flav to sign up for this? I thought when he slept with Sylvester Stallone's ex-wife, Bridget Nielsen, the Yeti, Flavor Flav, Tubi, TikTok, and Flavor Flav have given me the confidence we can do anything. I keep saying I want to make a documentary. Damn it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. After seeing that, anything is possible. Anything. I thought Lyle Lovett marrying Julia Roberts was crazy. Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. That's some wild shit. This man sang the national anthem. You got to see the video. Just Google Flavor Flav national anthem. All right, people. It is Halloween. What is your costume today? You're going out. And I told you before, I think Halloween is the freakiest night other than, I think it upstaged Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving. I think it upstaged New Year's Eve. I think more people do the freakiest and have more sex and do things out of the ordinary on a Halloween because they're in costume. You get to dress up. Adults get to dress up. Damn them kids, huh? Damn them. I'm going trick or treating now. I'm getting me some candy. I want me some bite-sized Snickers. Bad. I love them with bite-sized Snickers. Ooh, put that in your coffee. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. But trick or treating, it will be on today. Dress up as your favorite character, person you want to be. And then most people dress up, to get the little pleasure going. So we're going to see that as well. And I always heard that the strip club is the best place to go for Halloween. Track Tuesday. Who's going to the horse track today? Who's going to the track today? Who's going to the horse track today? Because post time is at 1 p.m. for the first race. You better get on over there to the track and tell Alex, my man, I said, what up? Congratulations to the Detroit Football Lions. Clipper fans, how you feel about Harden? Cheating in sports, it is a thing. Men's sex list. 50 years old, guy said he never had a threesome, got into an argument with his girlfriend. How'd that work out for you? You're having a onesome now, aren't you? Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. I've seen it all. I'm gonna shoot my shot today. I'm going to try for the impossible. I'm doing it today because of me seeing that video. I saw the video of Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. I seen that horrible movie from St. Louis on Tubi. Atrocious acting. Horrible. And that woman dancing on TikTok. Anything is possible. In the words of KG, anything is possible. Montez Sweat is a Chicago Bear. Damn it. If you don't know, I'm trying to get this young man on my show because of the name Montez Sweat. Huh? If that's a dope ass name to me. Montez Sweat. I've reached out to him a couple of times. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. Number 93. I hope he keeps the same number when he go to Chicago. We will find out for sure. But it is Halloween, good people. Enjoy the rest of your day, as they say somewhere. They try to, apparently, allegedly. They will do it for you and for all of us. But thank you for tuning into today's show. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the shares. I do appreciate it. It goes a long way. Shout out to the whole softball community world. Shout out to you already in the building. You will never go away from my heart ever. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Time to go eat some lunch now, kids. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to appreciate the details of the day. Appreciate it. Peace.